It's a situation that nobody would ever want to be in. It's the first game of the World Series. 2015, just a week ago. The Kansas City Royals are starting a pitcher by the name of Edinson Volquez. But a few hours before the game, it is found that Edinson Volquez's father has died in the Dominican Republic. Question, quandary, conundrum, what to do? He's pitching the biggest game of his life in front of millions of people. It may be his only chance in history to pitch in a World Series, whether that means something to you or not, but to him it certainly meant a lot. And the family has to decide, do we tell him or not? Such was the case last week. Very, very difficult. The family decided, let's not tell him. Let him have his moment in the sun. Everybody else knew. People knew throughout the stands. Some of his teammates may have known. The Fox News, the broadcast company, they knew. They also decided not to report the news. And now, afterwards, the question is, did they do the right thing? Well, nobody really knows if they did the right thing. Some people say he had every right to know. The World Series is not important. He should have known right away. Some people say, listen, he had his chance. They didn't want to ruin his chance. And they said that's what he would have wanted. And that's the right thing to do. Very difficult. What does the Talmud have to say? What does the Torah have to say? Well, the Talmud has a story in which a great, great rabbi, Rabbi Meir, had the death of two sons occur on Shabbat. And his wife knew but did not tell him. She waited till after Shabbat. And then she said to him, tell me, if somebody lends you something and then he wants it back, should you return it? And then he understood. God had lent him these two sons and he wanted them back. What happens when somebody is going to get married and the father or the mother of the groom or the bride dies before the wedding? Do we tell them? Let's say they did not expect them to be there for whatever reason and someone died. Well, it is known that Judaism, we do not tell the bride and the groom. We let the wedding go on, and then afterwards they are told. Very, very difficult. Difficult decision. No one should have to be in this position to know what to do. And in this case, Volquez pitched a great game, and the Royals ended up winning, unfortunately for this reporter. But I believe they did the right thing. What do you think? Use your comment section below. Tell us what you think. What do you think was the right thing to do? Difficult situation. Something to think about.